We live in a world where there are very many entrepreneurs, yet we fail to understand how they function, how Google became Google, how Facebook turned into a multi-billion-dollar company, how Apple got into the hands of millions, how streaming became a thing. To talk to you all about that, please stay put because we are starting right now. My name is Adnan Jaffrey and you're watching Hear Me Out. If you haven't subscribed, please do that and hit the bell so that you do not miss any updates that we post. Life is unpredictable. It's changing every second as we speak. It's not binary, not zeros and ones. Starting a business can be very challenging in this ever-changing environment. So the answer to that when we talk about this uncertainty is effectuation. Effectuation stems from the fact how expert entrepreneurs think about a problem and they go about solving it. In order to better understand this, we need to take a deep dive into the companies we love and to see the journeys that they took. When Apple started as a company, there were a lot of failures that Apple had to face through. Apple I, the first machine that Steve and Steve Wozniak built, was a huge flop. They could only sell 200 units, and that too to computer hobbyists. However, the Apple II became a huge success because they transformed things around. It was unlike anything the public had seen. Apple now sits at an valuation of $2 trillion. A company that went from nothing to $2 trillion talks a lot about what effectuation really is. Facebook started off as something that was not for public consumption. It was only meant for the Harvard community. Facebook had a different name back then. It was Face Smash. The app went viral. Seeing the popularity, Mark gave it the tools what everyone wanted and rebranded it to the Facebook. The evolution from Face Smash to the Facebook we see today is effectuation. So how do you control this ever-changing environment? The answer to that is the 5 principles of effectuation. Let's start with the first one. Bird in hand. Now, bird in hand talks about who you are, what you can do, or what you're capable of, and whom you know. The connections that you have matter the most because, as they say, your network is your net worth. As a rule of thumb, you never start a business that you know nothing about. The business you dive into needs to be your bird in hand. Next, affordable loss. Starting a venture has a lot of variables. You need not be messing with the money. Entrepreneurs do not spend a lot of capital. They invest in small bunches. Third, make lemonade when you have lemons. Entrepreneurs capitalize on making the most of everything. Fourth, patchwork quilt. Now, entrepreneurs love collaborating with other companies and people and individuals. These collaborations are like meaningful partners and that they take their business to a whole new level. Like, for instance, the other day, I was sitting at a diner with my wife, and we're the only ones in that restaurant. And we saw that Food Panda riders were lined up at the restaurant waiting for their orders to be served so that they can deliver it to the homes. Now, when we got home, we realized that there was a discount of 25% if you ordered from Food Panda. Now, this right here is what Patchwork Quilt is all about. The collaboration between Food Panda and that restaurant can take it to a whole new level. Last, pilot in the plane. Now, when we're entrepreneurs, we love to control all the variables. We love to be the pilot in the plane. Billion-dollar companies don't just spring up every day. The uncertainty is always there. But the control we are talking about is effectuation. Effectuation is the control that an entrepreneur has. Now, I know a thing or two about effectuation when I was leading a small startup a few years back, and we were dealing with wooden cases that was meant for Apple products. Now, it was a small startup, but as Apple expanded its product line and the products became thinner, we could not handcraft the cases to perfection. But it taught us how to realign our goals with the means we had. We didn't last for long, but effectuation still lives. I hope now it lives with you too. If you like my videos, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.